This is not going to be one of those videos where I'm telling you to fill out surveys for $10 a day or ridiculous things like that. Hey there, I'm Tracey Rose and I help you build a business from home around your family. We talk about marketing and mindset and being a mum. So if those topics interest you, then consider subscribing. And make sure you click the bell so that you get notified every time I upload a video every single week. Now these jobs that I've actually come up with are not just theory or what I may think works. This is stuff that I either have personal experience in, or I have a lot of friends in the home business industry so they do it themselves, or I've gone and researched in detail a couple of the ones that I didn't have myself doing or someone else doing as well. Now when I talk about high paying, it's kind of difficult to say that because it means so many different things to so many people. But again, I've seen so many videos where people are telling you to fill out surveys and do all these other ridiculous things, or look at these apps. And like I saw someone recommending an app, but the thing is with that app, you could only review say 3 things per day and you'd only get paid 20 cents per thing. So you might get paid 60 cents a day. Like that's ridiculous. Technically that is earning money online, but could you live on that? Absolutely not. I live in Sydney, Australia. Like Sydney is one of the most expensive cities to live in the whole world. Some of these jobs, depending on your skill set or your work ethic, the money that you can earn can vary greatly. In some of these examples, I will give you some access to training on how you can maybe go and do this yourself as well. So stick around for all of these jobs. So the first one is one I actually do myself. I have personal experience in this and I can share with you what I have learned about doing this job. So the job is a social media manager. This is something that you can do where you can go and get your own clients. So you are kind of your own brand and business, or you can actually go get hired by a company. And I went and had a look up how many companies require you to be in-house or whether you can do it at home, because a lot of us, we want to be able to work around our families. So what I actually found is that a lot of corporate companies these days, with their hours and whether you work in their office or at home. So what I've seen now is more of a trend for people to be doing these jobs at home and maybe having some sort of connection where you go into the office sometime, or maybe just doing meetings face-to-face via video chat. So that's a really great change that I've seen in the industry. Let me give you some ideas of what you could earn money-wise doing this. Here's the thing though, okay, let me give you what you would earn if you're working for a company, and then what you could earn if you went and got your own clients, and also the varying jobs that you would do for different companies within this role, because that varies greatly too. Because you see, with the work that I do, I'm a social media manager, but because I have experience in radio journalism, PR and events and things like that, I kind of act more as a marketing manager as well. Sometimes I will write some press releases and get them some coverage in mainstream media, or sometimes I'll be helping them come up with ideas for an event that they're going to host. For a social media manager, you can earn between $50,000 to $100,000. Australian dollars is a little bit different to US dollars. I would say we're more on par with Canadian dollars, but that may change depending on when you're watching this. So convert that to wherever you are in the world. So if you're offering them just basic services where you're going to help them post on Facebook and Twitter 1 to 2 times a day, 7 days a week or something like that, you might just charge $200 or $300 per month. Or if you're adding other services, maybe you're doing blog posts with them, maybe you're doing some Facebook ads, then you might charge up to $2,000 per month. Now there's no real qualifications that you actually need to be a social media manager. Obviously though, people will see from your stuff online whether you can do the job or not. There's a great course by a friend of mine, Kate Buck Jr. I'll put a link below in the description here. So if you want to check that out, they go over things like how to get clients, how to actually do the work. You may not offer all of them. So you might be just really an expert in Facebook and Instagram and maybe YouTube, or maybe you are an expert at Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Offer just what you are great at, or go and learn the other ones so that you can manage social media for different companies. Okay, number 2 is a little bit alongside this. You could be an ads manager. So this is usually when I'm talking about an ads manager, it often applies to a Facebook ads ads manager. This is a little bit different because some people can just be a social media manager and doing the free social media stuff, whereas this is paid social media, which usually requires a higher level of skill set. So if you've ever tried doing Facebook ads before, you will know that it's not as straightforward as it seems. There's a little bit involved to learn how to get really good at managing budgets and getting results from Facebook ads. You could also be doing ads for Instagram or YouTube as well. So this is a paid ads manager, and this is where you're usually being paid a budget, and usually you get paid a lot more to be a Facebook ads manager or an ads manager in general. An ads manager can get paid from about $2,000 a month up to $20,000 a month, depending on your skill set, what results you're getting for your clients, and also how many clients that you actually have. The next two are great if you are either creative or have some pretty good technical skills. Number 3 is a graphic designer. Now, one of my most beautiful friends, Rebecca Flint, is an incredible graphic designer. She has 20 years experience working with incredible personal branding clients and corporate clients. What you're going to be able to charge is going to vary greatly on your experience and the quality of work that you can provide. There's a big difference to what I could provide because I'm a little bit creative and I can do stuff on Canva and things like that and PicMonkey. So I could potentially do social media images for someone. Sometimes in the past I've done Facebook banners and things like that. But that varies greatly to the quality that, say, my friend Rebecca, who has 20 years experience and is a design queen, is going to provide. So say if you're that very low level, in Australia you might charge $25 an hour, whereas someone like Rebecca could charge $150 to $200 an hour. Sometimes people don't just quote per hour either, they might quote per job. So you might say, I will do a makeover, a graphic design pack of all your social media accounts, or say my friend Rebecca, she will sometimes quote a client for a very big corporate website that would take hundreds of hours and months to create, and that might be like a $20,000 package. So in terms of what you can earn per month, you're really kind of going from about maybe a couple of $100s per month if you're just doing little logo designs and things like that, to up to $20,000 a month or even more, depending on your types of clients and what level of quality that they're really looking for. Now, a job that you can do that is closely related to graphic design, but maybe you don't have those higher level graphic design skills, is a web designer or a blog builder. I kind of put those two in a category together, okay? Again, this is going to vary greatly because years ago, to put together a website used to require lots of code, all this back-end stuff, which if you're creating a large corporate website with lots of complicated features, you would require someone that has high technical knowledge. So if you have high technical knowledge, you can charge clients thousands and thousands of dollars. However, I taught myself how to build blogs, and a lot of people who wanted a personally branded blog, which was just like a 4-pager, this was really like their first ever website or blog. I had taught myself how to do them. I'd learned everything on YouTube. And then I had a whole lot of people who were also starting out in affiliate marketing or network marketing, and we were all in a community together, and a lot of people found out that I had built my own blog. And so people started reaching out to me saying, can you build my blog? And I was like, okay. So I created some templates and I was like, okay, this template will cost $500, or if you want something that's a little bit more custom and they want some widgets or they maybe want some fancy banners, I was charging up to $2,000. Again, this is not something you need a qualification for. I learned how to do this all on YouTube. So if you have some skills and you know how to build that, that will save a lot of time for people. And if you go find where those people are and offer your services, you can make $500 to $2,000 per blog, and depending on how many clients you get, you could earn $2,000 to $10,000 per month just building simple blogs. Now the next one is not a job as such. I've had a couple of clients come to me and say, Tracey, can you help me start this? How do I do this? So I'll tell you a bit more about that in a second. But the idea is start your own YouTube channel. Clearly you like YouTube if you're watching this already here. And I can tell you there are a lot of people making money and getting clients from YouTube. There's a whole lot of people doing makeup tutorials, and that's not something that I'm personally interested in. But when I first started on YouTube years ago, my videos were terrible, by the way, like really, really bad. But I think a lot of people, when they're starting a YouTube channel, they're thinking they need 1 million subscribers. They think they need to have a huge influence, big audiences. They think they need to have brand deals and all this sort of stuff. But I want to share with you a little thing about YouTube that a lot of people don't understand. You can make money from a very, very small YouTube if you are targeting the right niche and if you are serving your ideal customer. If you're solving their problem, they will follow you and they will love you. Let me give you an example. When I first started on YouTube, I actually had a baby business. So I had a baby website. I taught birthing classes. I know, so far away from what I do right now, but I still have all those videos and I continue to create videos for that niche because I love helping women in that niche and I know how I can solve people's problems. Let me explain that a little bit more. So there's a lot of women, they're pregnant, they're looking online for different ways to help them get through the birthing process and pregnancy in those first 3 months of having a newborn. So I provided a lot of videos talking about different birthing techniques. I had experience with this because of my own births and then went on to train as a birthing teacher. Now I provided videos every single week, and that's a tip, by the way, really being consistent. I provided videos every single week. I started to gather this following of people and videos started to go viral. Well, as viral as you can get in that niche anyway. But I'm talking about over 1 million views on a tiny channel and people reaching out to me. I had one couple from LA and they're like, oh, do you do Skype classes? And I was like, yes. I didn't, but I was like, of course I will, because I had actually been finding it really hard to teach the local classes because I had 2 young babies. I was a single parent at this stage and I was like, well, if it's at night and it's on the internet and my babies are sleeping, this is great. So this is how I taught for a while. I also did some affiliate stuff as well. So you can recommend different things. You can do product reviews. I was given products for free. I went and spoke at different events because people knew me from these videos on the internet. Since then, I had a lot of people hiring me as a consultant to come and teach them how to create these YouTube videos and get clients from the internet. Most of my clients came from YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all these other teachers wanted to know how to do that too. So that kind of is how I became a consultant and how I started doing marketing videos. Okay, so again, I'm still on YouTube and I was doing marketing videos. Now, since doing marketing videos, I have learned what it means to have affiliate offers. There's one program I've earned tens of thousands of dollars by just recommending people this affiliate program. You could have maybe a network marketing company or you could offer people a high ticket sales company. One of my friends, he earns about $60,000 a month from his YouTube videos, not from the ads on the YouTube videos, but from the high ticket affiliate company that he then funnels people through to. And I was like, what? So that's incredible. Now, of course, if you have a bigger channel, there's even more opportunity to earn money from YouTube. But again, it's not so much just the ads that you earn money from YouTube. It's about what services can you offer? Can people come and hire you? From these videos, yeah, you can look at my services. You can hire me as a consultant. You can buy my ebook. You can do one of my courses. So that's the stuff that you actually will probably earn more money from with a smaller channel. Again, the biggest thing is consistency. If you want to learn more about this, I've actually done some videos on how to start your own YouTube channel, which you can click on here or I'll put in the description below as well. I hope you are enjoying these jobs so far and it's given you some ideas of perhaps what you could do to earn money online. But we've got 3 more to go, so let's get to them. So, do you have some tech skills? Are you good at video stuff? You could use that to earn money online from home anywhere around the world. It's not hard to learn. There's a whole lot of people on YouTube teaching people how to be a video editor, to edit their own videos, to edit corporate videos. It's really not that hard if you've got some cool software. This is something you can do entirely from home, but you may have to invest some money in getting some good software if you don't have it already. And the amount that you charge is really going to be entirely based on how good you are, okay? So I've seen people online where they charge $25 an hour to edit videos, up to $200 an hour to edit videos. And you will definitely see a big difference. It might be the difference from someone editing your videos using something like iMovie or maybe Final Cut Pro, as opposed to one of the more high-tech video editing software platforms. Companies are realizing more and more, years from now, if you are not on video, your business won't survive. They've got to come on board. Companies are usually not techie and they need to outsource this stuff. So I think video editing work is going to become more and more abundant as the years go on. I have outsourced some video stuff in the past, and I just hired people from Upwork. And again, you can get someone really, really basic to someone who does all the bells and whistles. Another high-paying job you can do from home, you can earn money online, is as a copywriter. I have a friend who's actually a copywriter, and she's incredible. Prices that you can charge vary greatly because there are people that are copywriters maybe for personal blogs, maybe you're writing articles, and then there's the sales copywriter. And as a copywriter, you can charge from $50 an hour to $200 an hour. Or like I said, if you are a sales copywriter and you can do sales pages for big marketers, where these huge long sales pages that convert really, really well, those people earn like tens of thousands of dollars. You'll get paid for the quality of work that you provide, and if you can help someone increase the bottom line of sales in their company. And the last one is a virtual assistant. And the last one is a virtual assistant or a marketing assistant. I'm kind of putting these two in the same category because there's varying degrees of how much people earn doing these jobs. To give you an example, I've hired people in the Philippines who did an amazing job for $5 to $10 an hour. Now that might not seem like a lot, but depending on what country you're in, you can earn a full-time income doing that. Although there are virtual assistants who are based in the US, the UK, Australia, Canada, New Zealand who earn a lot more. People sometimes want someone in their own time zone. They want a different skill level. Maybe they want someone who speaks English as their first language. And the reason I added marketing assistant is because there's a lot of people who can provide virtual assistant type work where they don't have to think a lot, they're just doing exactly what you say. But as a marketing assistant, you need to have some experience and some knowledge of marketing, and so you're going to get paid a higher rate, and these jobs you can do from home. Also, as a virtual assistant, don't be deterred by becoming a virtual assistant because you think, oh, but people can offer that for $5 an hour. There's some clients who are looking for that high level PA kind of role, someone who may have been a high level personal assistant in the corporate world, and they're wanting that class of assistant in a virtual role. So I have seen people on Upwork who, are $5 an hour, but there's also people who are $50 an hour, $70 an hour, and $100 an hour for the virtual assistant services. So Daisy and I really enjoyed bringing you these 8 high-paying jobs that you can do to earn money online. We hope you enjoyed them, and we hope you got a lot of ideas, and maybe one of those ideas really stuck out to you that you could do so that you can work around your family too. As always, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to our channel and click that little bell so you get notified from our new videos every single week. You're done. You've done your cameo. Thank you. I love you.